So, good morning, class.
Morning, sir.
Okay, so for today's discussion, we're going to tackle about the modal verb. So, what comes to your mind when you hear the word modal verb? So, may I ask Miss Rovilina Nakuba? Yes?
Sir, a modal verb, it is a special form of verb that are combined with main verb to form special meaning. It includes the word can, must, may, might, will, and should. Um, they are used with other verb to express ability, obligation, possibility, and so on.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Miss Rovilina Nakuba. So, to further explanation, modal verb are special verb. Yes, you're right. That are combined with mean verb to form special meaning. So, in the other hand, it is an auxiliary verb that expresses necessity or possibility. So, since we are mentioned the word auxiliary verb, so it means that it is a verb that adds function or grammatical meaning to clause in which to express tense, accept, modality, voice, emphasis, or etc. So, English modal verb are includes the words yes or right, the word must, shall, will, should, would, can, could, say, and might. Now, let's have an examples of the word may. So, the word may meaning to express possibility or request permission, or you're asking permission for somebody. So, example, may I sit down please, or may I sit down please? So, you're asking permission. So, that is the function of the modal verb, the word may. Next, we have must. So, to express obligation or to express strong belief. Example of that is, she must be over 90 years now. So, that is the example of must. Next, we have can. So, to request permission, you're asking permission something or you're requesting permission for somebody. Example of that is, can I open the window? So, you're asking permission for someone. Next, we have another example is should. To give advice. So you're going to give advice for anybody or somebody. Example of that is, you should stop smoking. Did you get the point? Okay, very good. So, question, why modal verb is important? So I would like to ask Mr. Ungab. So why modal verb is important?
It is important because it helps for us to express our word politely.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Mr. Aldanvic Ungab. So, modal verb, it is important because it helps for you to able to express meaning that wouldn't able to otherwise. Politeness. Finally, some verbs are polite meaning. That you sound more polite when you use them to ask question or propose suggestion, which is important speaking a foreign language. So further explanation, um, moral verb or modal verb I mean helps when speaking about ability, making request or offer asking permission. For on the other hand, I mean, modal verb in English differ from other verbs because they are not used separately and do not indicate specific action or states. The attitude of the speaker to ask questions or actions. So now let's have a practice direction. Please listen, class. Supply the most appropriate modal to complete each sentence. So I would like to ask Miss Rovin Nakuba to answer the first item. So you're going to choose the word should or must. Okay, the question is, the item number one is, you should or must blank see a doctor at once. So what is your answer?
Um, I think the answer of that is the word should.
Okay.
The doctor should.
Okay, very good. So, you choose the word should. So, you should see a doctor at once. So, very good. Okay, nice. Next, we have item number 2, Mr. Ungav Ildanbig. Answer this question, or you're going to choose should or must. So, children should or must blank obey their parents. So, what will be the answer, Mr. Ungab?
Sure, my answer is should.
Okay, should. So, yeah, very good. Children should obey their parents. Okay. In this activity or in this practice, you're going to use the appropriate words in order to complete the sentence. So, I hope that you've learned a lot from this discussion or to my discussion, and um, that's all for today, class. So please prepare for the next meeting for because we're going to have a long quiz. So thank you for listening and have a nice day.
Yes,
Goodbye.
sir. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir.